We start with the principles of the fourth quarter. What's the first one?
Discipline.
Next one.
Commitment.
Next one.
Toughness.
Next one.
Effort.
Next one.
Pride.
All those things, that's our foundation.
Coming in freshman year, you would have never thought we would be where we are now as a football team.
Stoney Creek football really changed over the last few years. I mean, the amount of change the program has really seen has been just speaking volumes for like the resolve we have with the school. And I mean, the big thing that really led it was a new battle cry that kind of changed the generation.
When the Armor Up culture first came to Stoney, I really didn't take it seriously. But now I would say it re-energized the football team, the core, and even the school as a whole.
The Armor Up program really changed the culture throughout Stoney Creek.
I don't think I've been to a game in the past 2 years where I haven't screamed Armor Up.
Talk about a change in atmosphere. The enthusiasm Merle brought to the team was just something else.
The culture may have changed, but rivals did not.
You know, I've been covering sports for about 18 years now, and the energy that is in the air in these stadiums when these teams get together, it's really unmatched by any game I've ever covered before. You know, it might be because of how close the schools are together, but I think there's a mutual respect and hatred between these two schools that really makes these clashes so great.
Oh man, those are the games. It's just something in the air that everybody in the core just shows up. Just a different type of tension, just different kind of hype, just bringing everybody together. Thinking back in the last 4 years, I've been waiting to lead the core to a game like this, just with all the stakes as high as possible, just anything can happen.
That Rochester game, man, that was really something else. Even the kicker had more points on their whole team.
49-0 really felt good. Feels like all of our hard work finally came down to this, and we got a reward.
All the hard work over the past 2 years has been so much. It honestly felt amazing to win.
After that performance, I think it was safe to say that a new era of Stoney Creek football had begun.
So then we beat Rochester, but we knew the real challenge in Adams was just right around the corner.
Ever since I laid eyes on this schedule, I always knew that this day, this game, this moment, the whole season has led up to this.
We got to beat Adams to make playoffs, the team we wanted from the start. This will decide how people see our season.
When you think of the great rivalries in sports, you think of Celtics, Lakers, Michigan, and Ohio State, but none really match this game.
This game's huge. We need to win.
Beating Adams would put a cherry on top of one of my favorite seasons of football so far. I've only really cried 2 times with a sporting event for Stoney Creek. One being when the cheer won states, and the second is when I saw the scoreboard against Rochester last week, 49-0.
We got in contact with former football player Cole Lefebvre to get his opinion about the game, even 2 years after he graduated.
I've been gone for 2 years, and I still wake up in the middle of the night with cold sweats thinking about those games. I wish there was a way to describe what it felt like to play in those games. The emotions, the rivalry, and just the pure hatred between those two teams. If I could go back, I would give anything to win those games.
I mean, yeah, you really couldn't have written a better story for this team. I mean, all they've been through, so much the last 4 years, and having it come down to this is pretty poetic.